Welcome to Concept Learning. As we all know that grammar plays a crucial role in communication and as well as in various competitive examinations. Grammar is such a vast topic. Now there are various topics that you need to deal with. Now we are dealing with a basic topic, articles. First of all, let us know what is article. Article is a word that modifies a noun. Basically, article is placed. It is a word that modifies a noun. Article is generally placed before a noun. A, and the are the articles. A and an are known as indefinite articles. They do not point out or specifies the thing or person you are talking about. That's why they are called as indefinite articles. And the is the definite article because it points out the person or thing you are talking about. That's why it is called as a definite article. For example, give me a pen. Here you are not particular about the pen. That's why we use a here. But here, give me the pen which I gave you yesterday. Here we are specific about the pen. That's why we use article the here. And now let us talk about the usage of the articles a and an. A article is used before the words which begin with the consonants and having consonant sounds. For example, a pen, a pencil, a girl, a boy, like this. Here P and G, B, these are all the consonants and they give the consonant sounds. So we use a here. And again, before the words which begin with the vowel and give the consonant sounds, there also we use a article. For example, a European, a unit, a one-eyed man. Here E, U, O, these are all vowels, but they give the consonant sound. That's why we place a here instead of an. And now let's talk about the uses of an article. It is used before the words which begin with the vowels and give vowel sounds. For example, an egg, an umbrella, an elephant, like this. Here the words, the letters like E and U are the vowels and they give vowel sound. So we use an before these words. And the second case, before the words which begin with the silent H. For example, an hour, an honorable person, and again an honest man, like this. Here H is silent. That's why if we observe these sounds, we do not pronounce them as hour. We pronounce them as hour. That's why they give vowel sounds. So we use an article before these words. And in the third case, before the abbreviations. Before the abbreviations like MLA, an NGO, an SNB, like this. Here these are the consonants, but if you observe the pronunciation and sound, they give vowel sound, so we use an article here. Now let us discuss the various ways in which a and an article can be used. In the first case, in the sense of one. Here a and an article, they give the meaning of one. For example, I bought a book. Here a book refers a one book. It refers one book. And I bought an umbrella. An umbrella, it refers one umbrella. And the second sense is in the sense of every. For example, I pay him 500 a month. Here a month means it refers that I pay him 500 for every month. And in the third case, before proper nouns. If we use the proper nouns before the noun, if you use a article before the proper nouns, they give the meaning of common noun. For example, he is a Newton. Here, Newton is a proper noun. It is the name of the scientist. That's why it is a proper noun. As we use the article a before this word, it gives the meaning of a great scientist. That means here, he is a Newton means he is a great scientist. And again, she is a Shakespeare. Here, Shakespeare is a proper noun. And a is the article. A Shakespeare means it gives the meaning that she is a great dramatist. That is how we have to use the articles before proper nouns. Now the fourth case is before singular countable nouns. Before singular countable nouns which are used for the first time. For example, like a book, a pen, like this. Here if you use the word for the first time, before those singular countable nouns, we use a article. And again, before singular countable nouns, to represent a class of things. To represent class of things, we use a or an article. For example, a cow is an animal. Here, a cow means it does not represent a single cow. It represents a whole class of cows. And here we have to remember two things. Man is a mortal. We should not use a man. If we use a before man, it makes an error. Because man means here, it is not a single person. You are talking about whole class of people. Here we should not use article a before man and woman. These are two exceptions for this case. We should say, for example, woman is an ornament to home. We should not use a woman. In these two cases, before man and woman, we should not use a article. Now, sixth case is before uncountable nouns. Basically, we do not use articles before uncountable nouns. But here we learn about a special case where we use articles a and an before uncountable nouns. If, for example, like a piece of bread. Here, bread is uncountable noun. Here we use a piece of. That means a noun is preceded. Noun plus of. If we use noun plus of before any uncountable noun, then we can use article a or an in this sense. And another example is like a drop of oil. Here also oil is uncountable noun, but we use noun plus of. Therefore we use a before the uncountable noun, but we cannot use a oil, an oil like this. As we use noun plus of phrase here, we can use a article in this case. Now the seventh sense is before most, we use a or an article. It gives the meaning of very much. For example, she is a most intelligent. She is a most intelligent girl. It gives the meaning that she is very much intelligent. In this way, we can use most, a article before the most to give the meaning of very much. Now let us discuss about omission of indefinite articles. Basically, indefinite articles should not be used before uncountable nouns. And they should not be used before meals. For example, we should not say like, he gave me a breakfast. If you use this is wrong, okay? We should not use like he gave me a breakfast. He gave me breakfast, that's it. But But here is an exception, that in case if noun is preceded by an adjective, then we can use a article. For example, he gave me a good breakfast. Here if you observe, the noun it is preceded by an adjective. Now we can use article in this case. Let us discuss about the repetition of a and an. For example, I have a black and a white goat. What is the meaning of this sentence? Here it means that I have two goats. One goat is in black color and one goat is in white color. In case if I modify this sentence and write this as I have a black and white goat. Here it represents that I have a coat which is partially black in color and partially white in color. Here there is only one noun, that is coat. But there are two adjectives, black and white. Those two adjectives, they qualify only one noun, that is coat. Therefore, we use a article before the first adjective, that is black. That's it. We will discuss about the definite article in our next video. If you like my explanation, please subscribe our channel and like my video.